I'm here in Medjugorje next to the former house of the visionary Visca, and I'm with, what's your name?
Sean.
Where are you from, Sean?
I'm Irish, but I live in Coventry in England.
In Coventry? I have visited. I've seen the Pope John Paul II in Coventry.
Have you? Oh, right. Yeah, yes.
In the 80s?
Yes.
I have been there too, as a little boy.
Yeah. Oh.
And it was impressive, no?
Well, I wasn't a little boy.
I know. Grown-up man at the time. And you said how many times you have been in Medjugorje?
41.
41 times.
Yeah. I came here.
Yeah.
First time I came here was 1985.
Yeah.
There was nothing here, only fields.
Mm-hmm.
And grapes and tobacco plants. No shops, no hotels. We stayed in a farmer's house.
Yeah.
The farmer was very good. They gave up their bedroom for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Changed a lot since then, no? You have the hotels.
Probably, yeah.
Amazing. Why do you come back all the time?
When I first came here, I didn't know I was coming here. My brother brought me.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he says, "Do you want to go on holiday?" And I says, "I can't afford to go on holiday."
Mm-hmm.
He says, "We'll pay for it, just come," because I used to drink an awful lot that time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay. And I didn't know where I was going, but we ended up here.
Yeah.
And the first day I was here, we had to walk from the farmhouse, which was a good walk. And we got down here, and there was nothing here, just the church, really. No statues or anything like that. No toilets. There was a hut with a barrel in it, and you went in and...
Unbelievable,
Yeah.
Like it was before ancient times, no?
And I thought to myself, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
You know? And there was no pubs. I couldn't get a drink.
Yeah. And?
Well, mind you, the farmers, like, when they done our meals, they always put a bottle of wine out on the table, you know, so that was nice. And a bottle of schnapps.
Schnapps, yeah.
Yeah. So on the second or third day I was here, there was a priest here, I can't think of his name. He used to do blessings with people. And he was in the graveyard, and the gravestones in the graveyard are high, and he was standing on top of them, and there was people standing in a line in front of him, with another line of people behind them, and he would hand them his crucifix. He'd put his hand on your head, and when he done it to me, I could feel the power going right down through me into my feet. And there
Like
was
electricity kind of, isn't it, like that?
Oh, it was hard to explain. And when he'd done that to other people, they were going down, they were falling down. That's why the people were standing behind them to catch them. And I could feel myself going, and I stuck my leg out behind me, stopped myself going down. And then he took the crucifix back, went to the next person, and I walked away, well, staggered away. And I sat on the next tomb, and my legs were like jelly. My brother, his wife, and his son came up and said, "Are you coming?" I said, "No, I can't walk." So I sat there, I must have sat there half an hour before I was able to get up and walk. But after that, I didn't want to leave here when I came to the end of the 8 days we were here or whatever. And all the way back from Medjugorje to the airport in, what do you call it, not Split?
Split or Dubrovnik?
Dubrovnik. There was hymns in my ears the whole way back to the airport. We went into the airport, we had a few drinks, sandwich, got on the plane, and all the way back in the plane to Birmingham Airport, hymns.
Birmingham, right?
Hymns. And I've come ever since. I used to come once a year, well, maybe not once a year at the beginning, like, but now for the last 12, 14 years maybe, I'm not sure. I come twice a year. I come May and September. And I stay in the one house, the lovely people. And I would not miss it I missed it over the COVID, like, but I didn't like that. I missed it very badly.
So may I ask, you stopped drinking then? Less drinking?
I have not drank for 20, I think it's 24 years or 23 years I haven't drank. 1999 was the last drink I had.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I can't believe it. Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful. That's a Medjugorje, no?
that's Medjugorje. And I had another problem as well.
Keep on going. Keep on
I
going.
had a disorder. It's called fish odor syndrome. You heard of it?
No, what does it mean?
It's the gene in your body that's responsible for the level of your choline. It's either not working or it's not working properly. And the choline level builds up and it comes out through your skin and it smells like rotten fish. That's why they call it fish odor syndrome. You can look it up on the internet. And I didn't know I had it, but anytime I was standing in a queue for a bus or on a bus, people would be going like this and they'd be moving away from me to a different seat. And I've been to 5 or 6 different doctors, specialists. They couldn't even smell it. I couldn't smell it myself, but you or this man would smell it no problem. And I went in, I got on the internet and I got a private hospital just outside Birmingham, and the Spire Hospital. I booked an appointment with a specialist there, went and seen him, it was £400 or something. And he stripped me off, examined me right up the whole body. He says, there's nothing wrong with your skin's perfect. And he says, and by the way, he says, I can't smell nothing off you. I went, oh, not again. And he says, it's all right, he says, there is a thing called fish odor syndrome. And as soon as he mentioned the fish, I said, that's what I have. He says, why do you say that? I said, because anywhere I go, people will be saying, I can smell rotten fish. And that's how I know, when you said fish odor syndrome, that's it, that's what I have. So he says, right, I'll write a letter to your doctor. He'll send you for a blood test. Get the results of that back and see what it is. And the level of choline in anybody's body is 15%, which I never knew that before. Like. But when I got the results back after about 4 weeks, it was 97.5.
Wow.
And that now for the last 3 years is gone as well.
That's right. After coming to Medjugorje.
Through Medjugorje, yeah. Well, I'm saying Medjugorje. It has to be Medjugorje. What else would it be? You know?
You feel this healing, no? No more alcohol? No more.
Oh, no more alcohol. No.
And what is your favorite place? You have a favorite place here in Medjugorje where you love to go? Visca's house, the former house of Visca?
I spend a lot of time in there, don't I? Yeah.
You're praying there, or what do you
Oh, God, yes. Rosaries. I just said 2 rosaries up there.
do? Beautiful.
Yeah.
So from alcohol to rosary prayer in Medjugorje.
Oh, when I first came here, I was fit. I was able to walk about. I walked everywhere, from the church right up to here, up to Cross Mountain. And I would be saying the rosary on the way, and I would say 8, 9, 10 rosaries a day. And I never used to.
That's Medjugorje,
Yes,
no?
Medjugorje,
Yeah,
yes.
I told my brother, can you imagine that we are walking on the streets of Medjugorje? Never imagined.
Yeah.
But that's what the place does to you living
Yeah.
here. No?
Well, I love what I do. Love it.
And that's what Our Lady does in this place to you. No? Like
Oh,
this
yes.
in Jesus.
Yeah.
And why do you pray the rosary? No.
To Our Lady.
Yeah?
Yes, so
We
certainly.
do things because we gain.
Oh, no,
Why do you do it? Why do you pray the
I
rosary?
don't pray the rosary just, that's, just pray it and that's it. I always pray it for people I know, people that are sick. There's friends of mine in Ireland, they're not very well. I pray for them. That's. I mean, I just don't pray the rosary for no reason, you know. Yeah.
Do you intercede for people?
All the time, yeah.
Beautiful.
All the time.
And you go confession regularly? You know, it's a big point here of confession.
Once a month.
1 month.
Yeah.
Once a month. You
Yeah.
go here when you come to Medjugorje as well?
The second day I was here, I was at confession, yeah.
Wow, you like it. What would you tell people, like maybe there's somebody out there listening to that video, they're scared to go to confession after 20
Don't be
years.
scared to go to confession.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I was a little bit scared at the time, you know, with the first at the beginning.
Yeah.
But no, don't be scared.
Not at all, no?
Not the one little bit, no way. Every priest that's hearing confession has heard everything that could be said to them.
Yeah.
And they're used to that.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be scared of it. Just go to the priest, confess, make a good confession, and that's it. And he will give you absolution and bless you.
I see you're a Catholic now. What changed?
Oh, I was always a Catholic.
You were almost
Yeah.
Catholic, but now it's a living
I was
faith.
brought up from that height to be a Catholic.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people out there, they think God the Father is an old man with a white beard and he wants to judge us and put us to hell when we make a mistake. That's not true.
Not,
Laughing too.
not at all.
How is he? You made the experience, I see it.
It's the same you see him on the cross, or any picture you'd see there is the same as that. Like, there's no grey beard or anything like that.
And how is he? Can you describe him a little bit? For you?
For me, well, he's done wonders for me.
That's what I just thought. No?
Yeah. He has done wonders for me. He's helped me tremendously, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And what would you tell people, like, why should they come to Medjugorje one time?
Well, let me put it this way. If they come one time,
Mm-hmm.
it will not be their last. They will be here again. Because Our Lady will call them again.
I see it in your eyes. It's convincing.
Yes, well, that's definite.
Mm-hmm.
Once they come and they get to know the place, they'll love it. I've been to Lourdes. I've been to Knock. And when I came here, it's different because Our Lady's still appearing and you can feel her presence. You can feel her peace. Oh, and there's no way I would miss coming here. No way.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you for this beautiful interview.
No problem.